he's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Baltimore Ravens and our home team. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And off we go from Honolulu. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40.
Got it. Ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Craplow 80. Let's go.
There's a dive up the middle. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Stephanie! Hawk, Cougar 19!
Tighten up.
Throw completed out to the left. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Deputy Lions! 2! Deputy Lions! '18 Cardinal! Warrior 70! 70 Ranger! Ready?
I'll throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
Come on! Set! 60 Bison! 70 Timberwolf!
Plowing up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler. Cub 19. Panther 11. Ready?
They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Set up. 6 Cowboy 80. Set up.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking right, and he finds him. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
6, let's go now. Bronco 80. Trap 60, trap 18, Pioneer.
pass play now. Brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Go street. Riggs. Hawk 70. 19 Tiger. Ready?
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. To kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the crowd begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Well, I imagine that first play woke them up as they get set now for 2nd and long. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Jackson now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Nice shot.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense was flying around and making the play.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. Just going to get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So they're left facing third and long.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Throw here, third down. Throwing the out route complete. He's got it in the red zone. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Pistol snap to Jackson. Completed left side to Smith. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's third and goal. Lamar out of the pistol. And the defender comes away with it. And the Browns will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down third and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense. And not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
60 by 70. Let's go.
Hand off to the back. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And that leaves him with third and short.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready? 60, 70 Timber.
Looking to throw on third and 1. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack. The Browns are lined up to punt. And they could really use a good one here. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Forward, getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Play fake, Jackson. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, here's Lamar. Completes it again to Smith-Njigba. He gets loose down the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Jeanette, Dragon 60. Bronco 8, Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down. He just couldn't make the connection.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love him taking a shot, Cade. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip a cap. They played that ball better than he could.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Bronco 80. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To throw here on 1st down. Jump pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Browns 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Cougar 19. Cub 19. Cub 19. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They're going to try and throw it here. No place to go. Ravens take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
By Mike Green. It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 45-yard line.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Going to need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Jeanette. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Go.
Back to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers, trap 60, trap 60.
Here he goes, third and long. Chased out to his right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, Jackson. Caught, nice game left side. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. All set now. First and 10.
That's right.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Honolulu on the other side. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete over the middle. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready? Buffalo 18.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
It's now second and 10 at the
Dragon
30-yard
60.
line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Ready, ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. going to bring this down to their 35. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
2, 6, 70, Timberwolves. Ready.
Quickly out to the right, complete. Good running here, he's across the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Second and goal at the 13-yard line.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice game.
Ready.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
On is Moody for the extra point. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
You just never know what could be the play at the end of the game that we look back on and say, you know what? That was the play that decided it all. It seems small now. It's just a little old point, right? But if this one stays close to the end, keep an eye on that block because that single point could loom very, very large.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got it. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. This one quickly to Harrison. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
40-yard line.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1st down now. Ball at the 33.
Viking 18! Viking 18! Hey, smash! Don't check smash! Chop 60! Chop 60! Warrior 70! Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Panther 6!
Ground on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
18
At
Cardinal,
the
18
Ravens'
Cardinal.
4-yard line.
Bronco 80!
That's completed out to the right. He has the touchdown. The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Rig! Chap! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
19. Ravens 14.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Browns take over 1st and 10.
Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Dive play straight ahead. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him. It's second down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Warriors 70. Ready, right?
Pass play coming here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18 Cardinals, 70 Timberwolves. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Back to throw now, third down. On the move, headed right. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
2, 71, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Here's a give on first and goal. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal.
60 Eagles, Bronco 80.
Oh, that's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on the fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
19, Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Setting up to throw. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds with an outstanding return. They'll have it down inside the opposing 25.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over. A lot of the work in the field position already done.
And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Running for the marker on second. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here's Jackson to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. To see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. After the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinals, Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll throw to start the drive. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
70 Timberwolves.
Sending him on the dive. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Now the Browns lining up for another 2-point conversion try.
70 Lions. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Ready.
He'll work against the blitz. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Vacates quickly left side. Delivered to the sideline. Smith-Njigba brings it in. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that brings up 4th and short.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That play.
Again. Short pass brought in. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Ravens get it back to within 6.
Ravens, 27.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready,
Browns
break.
look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Full extension, and he brings it in! One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
79 Broncos.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
This quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Stephanie! Bronco 80! Panther 60! Panther 60! 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. 70 Lions. Check out.
Air it out on 3rd. They did it! He made the interception! And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Play action now with Jackson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First down now, ball at the 33.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, he has somebody, it's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns bump the lead up to 13 points.
40, Ravens 27. Jake Moody.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw for Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
From the red zone on first. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Jackson yet again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're left with third and goal. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Buys time, rolling right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now within one score in the fourth. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
This one is up and good. And the Ravens get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. 18, cut. Ready.
They'll go play action. He put everything he had into this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown. The Browns stretch into a 2-score game in the fourth.
A receiver this skilled, but he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns bump the lead up to 13 points.
47, Ravens 34.
To kick it away. Here's Moody. Fields this one at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The gun. Here's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. It's caught by Harrison. And he'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Another throw here for McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback and took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Number 80, incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on, set! Hawk 70!
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
On the coverage.
Get up. 19. Charge. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Ravens get him. Down he goes.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Back. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here he goes. Third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? And they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the fourth, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Jake Moody
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, more interceptions.
He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Slot man motioned over. Second and 10, McCarthy. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice game on top of it.
And he's taken down at the 30. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone on.
First down. A gain of 13.
And again now, McCarthy. That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Clock inside of 50 seconds now. Second and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Stephanie!
Give now to the running back. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2! 60 man, Viking 18! Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is a heater throwing deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Browns stretch the lead to 23. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. So the Browns come away with the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.